by May ending, most European players they'll be on holiday. They should be in camp.
Yeah.
So it's just signed like a warning, a cautionary note to players, telling them that this time around I won't take excuses from you. If you're ready to play for me, you should show commitment.
He's talking about midweek games, actually. I mean, not the weekend games. He said midweek games.
Yeah, whatever games
what
it
is,
is, man. Come on, the clubs own the players.
The clubs are not playing these players.
Yeah.
They're paying their salaries.
How many players does he have in camp now?
No, that's what he's trying to say. That's what he's saying, that when you now come, he's not releasing anymore. But I think there should be, he should have a meeting with the club.
There has to be an understanding.
Yeah, people should understand why you're taking this. Don't just say, because yes, we understand a lot of these local players want to go to the Olympics.
Yes.
But I own this player, and the Olympics is once in every 4 years. You betray your club and go and stay in the Olympics. You come back, where are you going?
Now, what happened if the player is not selected at the end of the day?
What if a lifetime opportunity
what if the player doesn't even make the finalist?
It happens.
That's nothing.
That's chance.
So I think you should just slow it down. Maybe wait till like ending of May when the foreign players comes in and all that. No. June is okay. Yeah.
June, July. You have the room for
I think June. Yeah, June.
For the Olympics.
Okay, final paper here, Sporting Sun. Okay, this one, Rumble at Bernabeu. We have rare test for Manchester City. Ronaldo is definitely going to be played. Benzema is out. Zidane, Mangala trade words on how this one will go. And another one is Atletico secures third Champions League final. Okay. So I think that's what we'll move on and just go straight to the Champions League with that one. Talking about what happened yesterday night between Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich. I think at the end of the day, Pep Guardiola just had to pay respect to Diego Simeone for his tactics last night.
It was a painful exit for my team. I'm a Bayern fan. It's quite unfortunate that we are losing to a Spanish opponent
again
for fourth season in a row. And it was so painful yesterday. It was so near for us. We lost it. We lost it at Vicente Calderon.
Not away goal.
Because losing 1-0 there, I know it will be very, very difficult for us.
No, you lost it where you missed a penalty, not over there.
Cecilia, it's very difficult for us to hold Atletico. They will score, I know, but we need 3 goals. Immediately you lost that penalty, I wouldn't lie to you. I know it will be very difficult for us.
You had chances, you
we
couldn't
had
convert
chances.
them.
They had chances, the net failed to buckle. The balls failed to enter into the net. I
think to use your hand and kite and put it in.
It's so painful that we're losing again. Though it's a bad legacy for him in Bayern.
Okay,
yes,
very bad one.
The Spanish teams have been a boogie. We normally beat French teams. But since he came around, they've been a boogie team. And it's
because
so
he played the same style with them. And Atletico Madrid this season have been
they don't play the same style.
terrifically
we don't play the same style.
Have been terrifically. Talking about Barcelona, what happened Barcelona and Real Madrid.
But immediately came,
football.
we lost our steel. We lost our grit. The German teams, they play with grit, they play with steel. Which is a completely different.
The Spanish style.
It brought the Spanish, the possession
kind of play,
style.
And that's what
and
they're good at.
unfortunately, the teams they played against, we are at the top of their form. Barcelona was top of the form. Real was on top of them, and Atletico. It's quite unfortunate. So we couldn't scale through. So he's living with a let me say a bad record of not winning the Champions League.
So would you regard his tenure as a failure?
It is a failure.
Is it?
It is a failure.
3 semi-final exits.
Let me tell you something. Bayern is not a team that will get the euphoria of playing the semi-final. That's the team that are playing the 5 champions, that have won the 5 European Cups. They're playing the 5 finals, meaning 10 finals altogether. And he inherited a team that won a treble. And you're not telling him that it's not. It is an abysmal failure.
I think it's always difficult to actually get teams performing at the same level over and over again. Now, you're coming into a team who just won a treble. They've won 3 trophies. I think that hunger for them to actually win another won't really be there.
It will. These are professionals.
It's not an hunger issue.
Oh, because for the team that won the treble, he has brought in new players. The new players are brought in. They want to win something. Like Costa, Lewandowski purposely came to Bayern to win the Champions League. You understand? There are so many players like that. But unfortunately, when it mattered most, we lost the 3 semi-finals. No, it's so painful. Rummenigge have to come out yesterday there.
He didn't make Thomas Muller miss the penalty anyway. I think if he had scored
you're speaking for coaches now. Strange,
strange, right?
You see,
I think
when I say that, I need to.
She's not thing for
because you know what I'm saying. What I'm saying, because the game they played yesterday, I mean, it was just. Sometimes you're not just destined to win a particular game. That's what happened yesterday, because they played perfectly well.
The players
they gave their all, but it just didn't happen for
even
them.
the first half, which won like 3-0. We didn't cover our chances. Yeah. You can't blame him for that. But overall, I'll say that the semi-final loss again. We lost into the first leg due to his own selection. You know, the guy is a purist. He likes team to play in his own way. So immediately I saw Bernard and Thiago Alcantara in the first leg. I know we're in trouble. You don't play a team like Atletico with football players. You need energy, you need strength.
To beat that kind of team, you need a little bit of joke. So the moment they see an unusual starting lineup, they start wondering what line is it going. If it had worked, that's the point. Because it didn't work. Now, if it had worked, you'd have said, wow, you didn't believe that it was going to go that way.
Atletico is a team that is assembled based on skill and strength. If you want to beat them, you have to have that strength too.
And that's
you have to fight toe to toe. Muller lost the penalty, but Muller gave us one thing yesterday: the fight. Godin and Jimenez didn't see such a fight for a long time. They were tired. Area balls, ball for ball, 50-50 balls. They were in trouble.
I'm saying they just were not lucky in the game yesterday.
That was the best team they played because they saw what they saw a real fight yesterday.
Are we going to see the same thing tonight?
Tonight it will be a battle there. But with Rolando coming in the team, with his form, despite the injury, Man City, they are in trouble.
I think he was rested. It wasn't that the injury wasn't that much.
No, missed a couple of games.
He said he wasn't fit. That was the word he used, because we didn't know the kind of injury he had.
They say he's back.
He said, no, when they said he wasn't going to play, that he's not fit to play. They didn't really actually specify.
He was clearly injured. He was struggling with an injury, with his fitness. That's why he missed 2 games in the last couple of weeks.
He was being kept for this particular
Zidane says he's back now, and when Ronaldo is on top form, it's very hard to stop him.
And if you remember the first leg, Ronaldo less real, controlled the game. They had better chances with Bill, other players dominating the midfield. So with him coming in,
goals. Goals are coming.
They just, you know, they had one advantage. It was a 0-0.
Yes,
you understand? So just need to win the game. And with the support of the fans and Bernabeu, I'm not lie to you.
So it's gonna.
I'm giving the match to Real Madrid already.
Okay, Manchester City got no chance.
They do with the quality of the players. They have a lot of players that can do the damage, but.
Okay.
Football might be unpredictable, but I'm still giving them a chance.
You know what? Let's listen to Manuel. Maybe we can listen to Manuel Pellegrini to tell us how he will prepare his team for that, and also get Clichy. They're actually looking forward to that game.
So we have. Try to reach a final that we never do it before, to play against a great team as Real Madrid in a beautiful stadium. I think that those kinds of things, for me at least, motivate more that speculation about who is the best team or who will reach the final. I think that everyone must trust in his team. We trust a lot in our, and I hope that we can demonstrate it tomorrow in the 90 minutes. The best way to try to reach that final is to play in the way we know, in the way we work every day. We tried to do it in Manchester. We tried to press high to recover the ball, but we were not in a very good day for our creative players. Tomorrow we are going to start from the first minute of the game, try to have possession of the ball and try to attack, of course.
I know how lucky we are, because it's not every day and every season that you can say that you're going to play a semi-final of Champions League. So, it's a special moment for the players and for the club, but the moment will only be special if we go through tomorrow. So. We're going to try really hard tomorrow. We know it's going to be a difficult game, but that's the kind of game as a player that you want to play. And yes, we're ready for it, and we're looking forward to make history. And to make history will be to go through tomorrow, and then we could be talking about history.
I totally agree with Guy Clichy. It's about time football witnessed another history. Atletico Madrid another final. Leicester winning the league title. Why can't Manchester City do the same?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
Real Madrid have
Yeah.
scored how many goals at Bernabeu this season?
Please.
18, right? They've not conceded any. Okay, Manchester should be the first to do it this season. In the
Cecilia, I can
Champions
see so much
League.
belief in Manchester City team. Well, football is unpredictable.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck to hopefully the better side win tonight. NBA, we started the show with it.
That's right.
Now we end the show with it again. Apart from the Trailblazers and the Golden State Warriors, there was another game between the Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors. And Miami Heat won that one 102-96. That was a game one game, and they lead it, obviously. So the Raptors have to come back in this one, but it's still a long way to go. 6 more games, so anything can still happen in this one.
Well, Miami Heat. Well,
Miami, I think surely they have to be the favorites. I mean, they still have Dwayne Wade. They've got some really decent players. They have Chris Bosh as well, although he struggled with injuries and stuff. So, yeah, we'll see how it pans out.
We'll definitely see how it's going to pan out. Warriors, I think they just keep going and going without Steph Curry. Well, thank you so much for being part of the program. Well, Ashola, thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you very much, Cecilia.
We expect fireworks tonight. Well, it's what's going to happen between Real Madrid and Manchester City. Thank you so much. I'm Cecilia Morgan.
Many thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Taya Salam.
Okay, before we go, I had to wait so that they won't talk about this one. On Twitter, Dudu Valentino is saying, how much was Bale worth? How much was Sterling worth? Why must Iheanacho not demand such?
Because he's 90 years old.
agree. If you give Ryan Sterling, if you give Sterling £120, Iheanacho can take 200. That's the show. I'm Austin Okodakwa. We're back again tonight to talk some more sports. Until then, in everything you do, remember, keep talking sports. Bye for now.